Mi gente, as I just said, there's so much stuff that's going to continue to come out. And right here we have the official statement from All Elite Wrestling. Obviously, you can see that at the top of this statement, it's all the legal mumbo jumbo. But what I find interesting is what he said after. Phil played an important role within AEW, and I thank him for all his contributions. The termination of AEW contracts with cause is ultimately my decision and mine alone. Of course, I wish I didn't have to share this news, which may come as a disappointment to many of our fans. Nevertheless, I am making this decision in the best interest of the many amazing people who make AEW possible every week, our talent, staff, venue operators, and many others whose efforts are unsung but essential to bringing our fans great shows on television and at the arenas and stadiums throughout the world. I have said this on multiple videos here on TikTok. CM Punk has a way of outshining AEW for the good and the bad. This man has forever taken the shine away from the progress that this company has done. I'm not sitting here defending him and I'm not sitting here bashing him. But what I will say is now that he's gone from AEW, hopefully the conversation will be about AEW storylines, AEW talent, AEW revenue, AEW merchandise. I am tired of hearing about CM Punk versus the Young Bucks. I am tired of hearing about, is Punk gonna wrestle? Is Punk the real world champion? I feel like every time we come out of a show, we're talking about CM Punk. I personally love the character of CM Punk. Not too much of a fan of Phil Brooks. But in terms of professional wrestling alone, I have forever been a fan. The dude is just phenomenal. And if, and only if, his final match in professional wrestling is that beautiful opening match at AEW Wembley, then I think we got a perfect swan song. But look at what just happened. We just came out of quite possibly the biggest show in wrestling history in terms of live audience. And instead of focusing on that, talking about the MJF and Adam Cole storyline, focusing on FTR and the Young Bucks progression of their story, talking about Saraya's title reign, talking about how Darby Allin wrestled with a bruised spine, talking about how Sting and Swerve quite possibly stole the show with their improv. No, we are once again talking about CM Punk. And there is a fucking pay-per-view tomorrow night, and nobody cares about that pay-per-view. And that crowd is quite possibly going to ruin that show. So as much as I've tried to come on here and defend CM Punk and try to blame it on the immaturity of the professional wrestlers in the back, yeah, I gotta eat that shit, man. I was wrong.